Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers begin the game with the basketball. Jay, it's a huge question in Philadelphia. What can Markelle Fultz be in his second NBA season?
He could be a former #1 pick in the NBA draft. He can still be a star. I don't think any of his shooting woes had to do with that shoulder injury last season. It was mental. It was the yips. He's been getting reps this entire summer with that form, with that rhythm. And if he keeps shooting the ball the way I've seen him shoot out in California, this kid could be a star next year.
Oh, a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
From long range. Missed it. To Simmons. Butler for two. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds off Ben Simmons. It'll stay Brooklyn basketball. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Butler. Fultz. Simmons working and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Jay, there is no question the Nets have a long-term vision, and they are not breaking away from it.
That vision starts with Sean Marks, who's the GM of this team, and what he was able to pull this past year was pretty much a miracle for the Nets in getting rid of Timothy Mozgov's contract for $16.7 million. He's been able to create so much cap space for this Nets team that Brooklyn now is becoming a destination. People are talking about Brooklyn rather than the New York Knicks.
Brooklyn's got it. Carroll, tough matchup against Butler. Stuffs it down with authority.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
To Redick. Jimmy Butler, 2 for 2. That's what you want. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Substitution being made in this one. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Spencer Dinwiddie has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Misses the first.
It's all good. It's all good.
Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Butler. For 3. His first effort off the mark. Russell with it up top. 9-point margin. Can't connect. Redick with it. Looking to make something happen to Butler. Jimmy Butler, 3 for 4. Good start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 11. Snared by Embiid. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Jimmy Butler, he's now 5 for 6.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Dinwiddie into the front court, trailing by 15. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
We're accepting non-perishable food items for the homeless in our community.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, to win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. One will perceive that Ben Simmons has already won a championship when that has not been the case. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Taken by the Sixers. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Ed Davis to Russell. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Butler. Simmons. Butler, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Jimmy Butler with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he converts on the free throw.
Get it, shoot it again.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Russell. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. To Butler. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Russell guarded by Jimmy Butler. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Nice pass to set things up.
The assist from number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams.